I love replaying games on the hardest difficulty, because that's when the game truly opens up. Mechanics you used to ignore or barely touch suddenly feel brand new. That's exactly how it was with Last of Us Part 1. You can check out the video on that, by the way. And now, finally, Part 2 has been released on PC. And since I haven't owned the PlayStation in ages, this was actually my very first time playing it. Let me just say it right away. I really like the game, unlike the show. And you know what really hit me? After finishing part 2, the first one just feel like a warm-up, like a light jog before a brutal marathon, and then suddenly it's full on chaos. And you're just sitting there like Ellie and the Ant, completely lost, asking yourself, what the hell did I just go through? Let's start with the basics. The first major difference on Grounded: no HUD. Just like in the first game, nothing changed there. You see absolutely nothing.
Nothing. You understand?
You've gotta develop some kind of spider sense to even guess how much health you've got left, how many bullets are in your mech. There are two ways to check your health. Either use a medkit or grab one of those dusty snack bar lying around. Both of them crazy rare. But there's one more way, a secret one. Found it by accident after making a purchase. If you are using a Logitech G915 keyboard, when you're at low HP, the whole thing starts flashing bright red. And it keeps flashing until you either healed up or flat out die. I don't know if this works with other keyboards, but damn, it adds some serious tension. Ammo tracking? Slightly easier. Still a pain though. If you wanna check your ammo, you have to press the weapon swap button, and most of the time, there's nothing left. So yeah, you either start counting every bullet, or you die, or both. And the craziest part? It actually works. You start listening, noticing details, sensing when to heal, when to run. You are no longer just playing the game, you are surviving it. And good luck going back to normal after this, with health bars, ammo counters, Witcher vision. Let's talk about loot. What can I say? I remember in the first game you could still find some stuff. Not a lot, but something. In part 2 you really feel like it's been 20 years since the outbreak. Everything that wasn't bolted down, already looted. The only thing they left you is...
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Honestly, the only places that had decent loot were safes. And a few rooms before boss fights, the ones you can't skip. Everywhere else, when I actually tried looting, I found absolutely nothing. And in those rare magical moments when I stumbled on even one bullet, I felt legit joy. Same feeling I'd have if Logitech ever hit me up for an actual sponsorship. You could drop a like for that, by the way. Who knows, maybe they'll notice. Also, I swear, Abby gets way more loot than Ellie. More mats, more bullets, more crafting materials. And it's not like you can cry sexism. They're both women, technically. So yeah, the system's simple. You find stuff, you celebrate. You don't? Get used to it. That's survival for you. Combat's actually evolved since the first game. First of all, Ellie can now crawl, and the second I realized that, I knew exactly how I was going to beat the game. Stealth mechanics have seriously improved. Paired with a bottle silencer, it actually gives you options. You can approach from different angles, pick off enemies one by one, and most importantly, save precious ammo. Ellie knows how to dodge now, works like a charm, but mostly against mushroom heads, and only if you nail the timing. I only got the hang of it after rebinding the dodge key to my mouse. When I replayed the game on Grounded, I had to admit something. I needed to learn how to shoot everything, because when I first played on normal, I just used the rifle and pistol. Everything else just collected dust. But on Grounded, if you're anything like me, a real Hawkeye, then every missed bullet means restarting the arena, because even if you somehow have all the ammo in the world, you still won't have enough to kill everyone. So you get creative. Crawl, flank, lure, and when one else fails, just run for your life. When it comes to upgrades, there are a few absolutely essential skills. Without them, you're going to have a very bad time. And if you started the game straight on Grounded, well, good luck, because with the amount of loot you get, you'll be lucky to fully unlock even one skill tree. I kind of cheated by accident, started a new game plus, so most of my perks were already upgraded. Didn't realize right away, and yeah, I wasn't about to start all over again. So, must have skills that will save your life. First off, the survival branch. It gives you more health overall, and in the end, a perk called Endure that lets you survive a fatal hit. If your playstyle is
No running!
That's your go-to. The rest? Pick what suits you. Mostly, it's stuff like carrying more items or minor buffs to accuracy and crafting. That's all for Ellie, by the way. For Abby, I'd recommend focusing on health and on especially melee upgrades. Super useful when you are low in ammo and just wanna go full caveman on someone. Let's talk tactics. As I said, stealth's gotten a serious upgrade, mainly thanks to Ellie being able to belly slide through tall grass and even slaps on a silencer, made from a bottle, because of course it is. In theory, you could play the whole game on stealth, but realistically, you will run out of ammo long before that, so get cozy with your knife. Sounds cool until... Dogs. Dogs are the ultimate anti-stealth mechanic. You are sneaking all confident, then a furry bloodhound picks up your scent and it's over. Option 2. Guns blazing. Sounds fun until you remember this is grounded. Enemies have all the ammo in the world. You got 2 bullets and a dream. Third tactic, let your companions help. Yeah, about that. In part 1, Tess and Ellie were actually helpful. In part 2, your buddies just get in the way. They block doors, screw up your stealth, don't give you ammo and generally do nothing. Only time they helped, that fight in the hardware store. I just run around while they wipe out the infected. Fourth tactic, let the clicker do the dirty work. And yeah, it works. On some arenas you can make a bit of noise, throw a bottle, fire a shot, and the clickers will storm in like it's buffet time. Your not so bright fungal buddies rip through the enemies, while you just chill and enjoy the show. Honestly, wish there were moments like that. It's weirdly satisfying to watch. And finally, my personal favorite, the best, most reliable tactic. As a friend once said, if you were born to run, you won't get your ass beat. And in Last of Us Part 2, that's the truth. Scope the arena, find the exit and full send it. You'll miss loot, sure, might hit a bullet or 2, but more often than not, you'll survive. Even this tactic has its limit throw. Too many enemies, no health, and one stray bullet will bounce you right back to the checkpoint. This is it. First serious encounter with human enemies. Back to school. Ammo? Just enough to pretend you have some. And right at that moment I realized, yeah, this is about to get rough. I'm a great shot, as in, I miss consistently with flare. Every non-headshot, instant checkpoint reload. And I already knew.
Winter's coming.
So the only goal was to save everything I could. But of course, I showed up with 2 bullets, 2 arrows and SMG I'd been saving for a rainy day. Yeah, I had an SMG early on, it's new game plus, my bad. I tried everything, Molotov, sneaking around, outsmarting them. Result? 30 minutes of pain. At some point I realized either I keep running in circle with 2 bullets or I pull out the SMG. Pulled it out, unloaded it, arena cleared. Next up, the arena where I truly discovered the power of running for your life. At first I thought, maybe I can just sprint through it. Didn't work. Switched to stealth. Got spotted again. Tried to go loud, burning through my ammo, enemies didn't even flinch. I was one step away from rage quitting.
Can I ask you something? If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything that you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Or let it slip?
What if I just go full sprint, no thinking? And somehow that was the winning move. The bots were so confused, they didn't even react in time. That's when it hit me. Shooting? Not my thing. But damn, I can run. I love dogs in real life, but in the game, they're fluffy little nightmares. They sniff out your trail, ruin every stealth plan, and pop up exactly when you don't need them. I tried to play it cool, crawled, wait, timed everything, didn't matter. The mod always found me and suddenly I am on the menu. So I said screw it, went full rush, burning through nearly all my ammo, but hey, made it through. Then came a brilliant idea. Why not just redo it and run past everything?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I tried anyway. First, dog jumps me mid-animation. Second, bots flood in, door doesn't open. Third, keyboard bugs out, everything breaks. At that point I snapped, pulled out what was left, slaughtered everyone and walked away, emotionally bankrupt. This was one of those arenas where I could feel my sanity slipping. You need to reach a boat, but your buddy Jesse just pieces out. Thanks for nothing, Jesse. First instinct, sneak to the boat, avoid the fight. But the moment I sat down, full auto in the face. Low HP, no medkits, pure pain. So I made the tough call, burned the arsenal, started biting enemies one by one, held position behind the bottleneck, channeling 300 Spartans on a budget, tried taking the high ground, made things worse. Now I had to manage patrols and spawns. After 30 minutes of being outplayed, I chose the coward's path. Camping. Planted mines, took a nap, let them walk into their own doom. And somehow it worked, cleaned the place out. 1 hour later I thought, okay, nothing can stop me. Except maybe lack of like under this video. Then the game hands you Abby, and after everything with Ellie, I was ready to hell. But somehow Abby's section felt easier, more loot, the lady's packing muscle. Honestly, a breath of fresh air. A few rough patches, but nothing over 15 minutes. Even the Red King, who I was mentally preparing for since my first playthrough, went down on the second try. 7 minutes, boom, dead. Either I actually improved, or Fury just hits different on grounded. And finally, Santa Barbara. I thought, final stretch, I've got this. Ran past a bunch of infected, easy. Saw helmeted dudes and went, cool, I'll just speedrun this. Spoiler, I got stuck here for 2 hours. First arena, not too bad. Scoped it out, played it slow, sneaked my way through. Of course, I forgot to record the winning run. Second arena, tried sprinting. Failed. Tried going loud, wasted all my ammo. And I didn't realize the real pain was still ahead. One tip, if you are playing on grounded, save your ammo for the finale. You all need it. Final arena. I tried everything. I'd get spotted, shredded, killed. Eventually, I got so good at the opening segment, I could do it blindfolded. Then finally, a checkpoint. Sweet, sweet mercy. Then tried letting the clickers help.
X-Force! X-Force.
Absolute trash. Didn't even get a chance to bite anyone, just drop instantly. What did I have left? 4 arrows, 2 explosive ones, and 0 hope. Tried sprinting. Dead. And just as I was about to break, the game blessed me with a few bullets. Felt like a kid on a Christmas morning. Then I made my move, cleared the arena, and finally hallway. No stealth this time, just sprint, all or nothing. First run, gun down. Second, same. Third time, I snapped. Full chaos mode. No shame, no plan, just wipes. Last HP, keyboards flashing red, bullets flying, and then... The door slams shut behind me. Ellie's losing it, I'm losing it, everyone's fucking losing it. And just like that, it was over. Final boss fight, after all that, just a warm-up. So, what can I say in the end?
It was perfect. Perfect.
This game is phenomenal. I went through the full emotional spectrum, and that's not even counting the story, which honestly deserves its own deep dive. Real talk, this might be my best game experience to date. Not that I've had tons, but still, when you play it, you don't just run through levels, you live through all that pain. Every decision has weight, every shot has stakes, every brick feels like your last hope. So yeah, playing on grounded, absolutely worth it. If you want to truly feel the game, not just raid through the plot, this is a way. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and the most importantly, tell me in the comments what game on max difficulty broke you the most.